Hey everybody. So I got 4 TTMs this week, a couple private signings, and a lot of consignments in. So I'll get right into this. First one's a 2 of 2 in 13 days from current major leaguer, Cubs third baseman Patrick Wisdom. Signed a 4x6 photo and a custom. Looks real nice. He does personalize if you send to him through the mail. If you get him in person, he doesn't. Really nice guy. Met him in Omaha, I think last year. Really nice guy. All right, next is a 5 of 5 in 19 days from Pete O'Brien. And with the exception of I think it's one of those Athletes in Christ cards, I have every single one of Pete O'Brien's Mariner cards signed now. Hopefully I can track down that card. I have not been able to find it anywhere, which is why I have not gotten it signed yet. The 92 Bowman, and he did include a little leaflet on some information. I don't have it next to me, unfortunately, but I will check that out. It was pretty interesting stuff, and got him on a custom here. Next is a 2 of 2 in 7 days. Very fast turnaround from Kim Allen, who did not get the playing time that he deserved as a Mariner. Sent him a blue Sharpie, hoping he'd keep it. I told him to keep it, but he did not. He sent it back in my envelope. And I got postage due on it, of course, but they love me down at the post office, and they told me, oh, don't worry about it, just take it. One of the perks of being a TTMer is they love you at the post office. All right, next is a 4 of 4 in 10 days, which was a very fast turnaround considering this went all the way to Puerto Rico. Guy who just recently started signing through the mail. We got Ray Quinones. Signed a custom. 88 tops. 87 Donruss. I think that's one of the opening day cards with the maroon border. And the 87 tops. All right, and I got a couple private signings here, and both of these are going to be for the set. We got Eric Davis, 2-time American League All-Star. No, just 2-time All-Star. It's thinking there. It's like, wait a second. I don't think he is as an American leaguer. And here he is. That's a 2-time Gold Glove. You can see it a lot better in person. Had 2 cards in the set. And I got a Reggie Jefferson. He was on the Red Sox that year. Was a former Mariner. Torched left-handed pitching, I believe. But was completely abysmal against lefties or righties. One of those. You can look up his numbers, but you'll see it's pretty ridiculous, the splits. No reason for him to be a switch hitter. All right, I got a bunch of consignments in. A lot of customs. Really liking this little custom project here. So I got Matt Koch, who's on the Rockies AAA team. He's from Pocahontas, Iowa, which is not too far north of me. Not sure if he still lives there or not. And we got Mason McCoy. There's an excellent signature there. Was only a Mariner during spring training, but he was a Mariner nonetheless. And we got Danny Young, who I believe was just called up by the Mets. Hard to see his signature. I knew he had a small one. And we got Joe Hudson. I actually took this to a Storm Chasers Iowa Cubs game, and I was not able to get him to stop. He came out right at the last second before the game started, and so he didn't stop and sign for anybody. And shortly afterwards, he ended up on the Mets AAA team, so I sent that over there and got somebody else to get it for me. And another from the Syracuse Mets, got Yaxel Rios. Now here's a good one. Guy gets me Mark Langston consignments every single year. Offers them cheap for me. I got Mark Langston. 87 Donruss opening day. 88 Topps. 97 score for the set. 87 Donruss highlights. And a custom. And this one turned out the best of all of them. And that is it, everybody. Thanks for watching. It was an excellent week. And I hope you all have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time.